Now, the next step after you've downloaded R.A.I.S E is to go back to twitter.com and make sure you're signed in. This will make sense here in a second. This applies to anyone that's brand new to real-time cache quick start and is downloading the latest version of R.A.I.S E, or any of you who have been using R.A.I.S E and just got the automatic upgrade on September the 1st of 2010. This is how you're going to need to reauthorize your accounts. So, like I said, go over to Twitter, sign in to the account that you're going to authorize or reauthorize, either way. Once you're signed in, head back to the R.A.I.S E application, and then you're going to want to make sure that you authorize or reauthorize your Twitter account inside R.A.I.S E. So I already have two accounts that I have been using with this upgrade, the 0.42 beta upgrade. I have to go in and now use the new authorization system that Twitter is enforcing. So to do that, or to just simply create an account inside R.A.I.S E from scratch, you're either going to click the plus button and start from scratch, or you're going to click the account you want to reauthorize and click the edit button. And I'm going to have to reset so I can show you how this is done. You enter the username from Twitter and then your password from Twitter, not from R.A.I.S E. Then you have to hit get pin. And then this is going to make sense as to why we had to log into R.A.I.S E to start with. It makes things easier. You can read this stuff if you want, but always click yes there. And then what it does is bounces you back to your browser. And as you can see here, it wants to authorize me on the account that I have already logged into. Now, if you didn't log in first, it would allow you to log in and take care of that. But it's easier just to log in first and then always click allow. This is the number that you need. This is your PIN number, some temporary thing that Twitter creates for you. And what I like to do is highlight it and then hit Control, the button in the bottom left if you're using a PC, and C for copy. Then you head back to R.A.I.S E, and this is where you put that pin. So you hit Control V as in Victor, and then you have to click this validate button, and then you have to get this message, or else you just have to redo the whole thing again. So make sure you click validate, hit that button, and then you're good to go. And as you can see, when I click the refresh button, everything is back to normal. Now, just a couple of other settings that I wanted to show you. First of all, the actual settings button is down here inside R.A.I.S E, bottom left, and there's just three main settings. First of all, the general check interval setting. This setting is how often R.A.I.S E is going to pull data from Twitter. As simple as that. The lowest it goes is 5 minutes. I suggest you keep it at 5 minutes because you really want to do as much of this stuff in real time as you can. So this is how quickly stuff comes in. I'm going to skip down to this one, message queue settings. This is how quickly things go out from your message queue. So depending on how often you're pushing out real-time marketing stuff, or how much stuff you're pushing out, you may want to change the interval setting, either higher or lower, but I keep mine somewhere between 5 and 10. And finally, Bitly settings. This is the link shortening service that we recommend because it's tied into R.A.I.S E. You can do things anonymously, and R.A.I.S E will just kind of take care of things for you, or you can register a username and API key after you've set up an account at Bitly. If you have questions about how to use Bitly, they have a great section on their site. All right, last of all, I want to make mention of this button right here, report bug. We've put this in here for strictly technical purposes. So if you find a bug inside R.A.I.S E and you have some technical information for us, this is where we want you to share that. So just click this button. It takes you to a special support page other than the support page we suggest you use for everything else. So remember, this report bug is specifically for the development feedback of this application, R.A.I.S E.